All right, howdy. Thank you. Since today we're gonna work on this new software, the AutoCAD. I just want to check. So please, just search like an AutoCAD, like a pretty much just AutoCAD, and you should see this one, just AutoCAD. There's a lot of other things, AutoCAD mechanical or which is AutoCAD. I mean, pure AutoCAD. So yeah, see whether or not you have it, and see whether or not you can open it. Me personally is I think there's a loading and a sign in kind of phase for me, but for you, probably you can just open it directly. Still or not, you can open it. I think that's the first thing. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you should have able to, I think it's AutoCAD 2024. I mean, even it's 2023 at this point. Okay. Let's see. All right. Excuse me. Okay, let's start. Okay, class started. So we're gonna work on AutoCAD today. Okay. Before that, I just want to say something first. SketchUp, you have to pay for it, but Autodesk, it's just not just AutoCAD, but Autodesk, you can get everything for free. Just I just Google like an Autodesk student, and you can use your own laptop or something like that. Well, of course, yeah, if you need it, yeah. You'll find this page, Autodesk Education and Student Access, and then you can download all softwares that are provided by Autodesk. So I'm pretty sure next semester, or I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you guys go to for landscape folks, if you guys go to my studio, you will have. I will give you an AutoCAD file, and you guys should require to open and the base map, things like that. Okay. I think it's very good. You can, when you go back home, you can. This is something you don't have to pay for. I just want to, yeah, guys know for it. So you can pretty much just, this is AutoCAD. You can just get started and, use your, Tamu email and sign in, things like that. Okay. So that's something you can definitely do on your own computer without, for free. Why not? Okay, so this first thing, and then today we're gonna work with AutoCAD. It's a software it's like a PDF for construction and design, or the Word. Everybody use PDF to view things, right? If you go to construction site, you go to design company. This is the language you use, basically. Okay. Oftentimes people even call this as legal documents. It's because it's accurate and for example, if you build a map, the things we build in SketchUp doesn't count. The reason is there's a lot of things in SketchUp, they're not 100% accurate. But the things in AutoCAD counts. If you have a map in AutoCAD, if they don't build, say, okay, this 65.1 inch or something like that, and then then it has to be 65.1 inch. Otherwise, you can actually even sue people, say, okay, this is supposed to be this long in this AutoCAD file. That's basically people will do that kind of thing. Okay. Okay, so first let's introduce some things about the interface. So who has used AutoCAD before? I think some high school, sometimes high school teach that. But okay, there are a couple. So we'll start working on this today. So first, we need to figure out our AutoCAD is files. The AutoCAD file. So if you go to like see here, every file has so you can actually tell this is, I'm in Windows right now. Okay, see what this means. .skp, which means it is a SketchUp file. Here .docx, that's a Word document file. And if you could click here PDF. Okay, so there's all kind of file name. This txt. Okay, so every file type is supposed to have a specific, the name behind it. Okay, and for AutoCAD it's DWG. DWG. It's kind of, I don't know why it called DWG, but it just always says DWG. Okay. So I think the first step is, okay, there are two ways to do. You can open somebody else AutoCAD file. For example, if you come here, you can double click this. It's read only. Okay, that's fine. You can just double click and you can open, oh, this somebody else did the AutoCAD file. So you can open somebody else file. It's just like I send you guys a SketchUp file, you can open it, right? And that's the first way to do it. You can also create your own file, okay? But let me just show you what content is in AutoCAD, okay? AutoCAD have a lot of lines. It's predominantly a 2D software. If you want to draw lines, that's this, right? You can draw straight lines, curves, and have different colors here. Yeah, different colors. And all different colors are in these layers, are in different layers. And you can hide them, you can show them, Let me zoom out a little bit. Like, for example, you can I show them, hide them. So these are called layers. It's like the tags in SketchUp, okay? So, and you can change colors, see this, like this, the one I'm using here, this is like, you can change colors. I can change them to yellow, to turn to yellow, okay? The other cool thing about this is, see this whole thing, I can right click, properties. So they tell you all the things. So what's the name of this layer? What's the position? What's the scale? The rotation? So there's every object. It has like see, you click every object, you have different kind of information associated with it. Okay. There's line weight, there's transparency, layers, line type. Okay. So majority of the time, what we deal with AutoCAD is just draw lines, okay, and assign layers, assign properties, things like that. Okay. Okay. So, but the first thing is, when you open the other different thing on AutoCAD is settings. AutoCAD have a lot of settings. Oftentimes, when you open somebody else, like for example, I send you my file, you will find out, I will do some settings with my file. For example, the units, right? If I draw, see, I can draw lines down here, right? This is like based on fit, but sometimes it's based on inch. Sometimes it's based on, so there's a unit, the underlying unit associated with it, okay? That's just another thing. So just be aware of every different AutoCAD file in the future, so if somebody else give you AutoCAD file, it's probably different with your own AutoCAD file. It's just because people will do settings on it, okay? The layers are different. Everything, a lot of things are different over there, okay? All right, good. So, so what we're gonna do today, let's just get our hands dirty. Get a hand. So basically, first is how we create an AutoCAD file, like brand new AutoCAD file. There's two ways to do it. See here, you can see new. You can go to browse templates. And there's a lot of templates associated with it. I usually just use this, ACAD. That's the one I use a lot. But to be honest, the easiest way is this plus sign. You see this plus sign, it's called new drawing. You just click. Then you have a new AutoCAD file. And the name is called drawing one. So this plus sign, then you should be able to, there's a plus sign here, the new drawing. Once you click, then that's your AutoCAD. Okay? Can any of you do it? That's interesting. If you don't have grids, see here, did you see my mouse? If you go to the bottom here, no grids, have grids. Actually, there's a lot of settings. We'll go through them, but there's a lot of settings associated with this. Is grid. If you want to show grids, click it. This grids. Okay, this is grids. Again, accuracy. We let's do a very like accurate things in AutoCAD today. Okay. Okay. So the first thing is open the file. Okay. The second is save the file. So let me just save it. I click save. See this? Pretty much every software, the saving is like this. This symbol up there, the top. You can say, wait a minute. Let me save as. Okay, you can save as. Yeah, just forgot that. Just click the save. Just go to here. Click this symbol. Save as. You just click save as, and they will have a window pop up. And I'm just gonna save to somewhere. Like how about desktop? I'm just save the name. Just say CAD intro. And click save. Okay, save. So the name changed to CAD intro. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do today is, to be honest, let me check. How about we just draw a basketball court? Okay, basketball court dimensions. Okay. That's kind of our goal, okay? But we probably won't finish it one day, but our major goal is this, okay? First goal is this. Okay. The first thing is there's a lot of tools. It's called this interface called ribbons. You click, there's a tool. Like for example, yeah, let's just try this. Let's just draw some random line. I just draw a line there. Let's draw a line that is. See, you can see here. When I draw a line, the other thing is to count that's the degree. See, the degree to the horizontal. 35 degrees. So they give you a lot of real-time measurements on whatever you draw. Okay. So like for example, I just draw a line, random line here. Okay. Don't worry, we'll delete this later. Okay. But then what you do is you can select them, you click, you can click to select. Okay. The other thing is about the views. Okay, the views here is pretty simple. It's very similar with SketchUp. Okay, you use the middle button. Well, if it's slow, yeah, you follow me as much as you can. There's nothing you can do it. Or you can restart your computer. Or yeah. So I'm gonna let them know after this class. Okay. Yes, or you can work with a partner. Okay, and let me know it's slow today, so I know which computer is slow, and then I will tell them. Yeah, the IT. Yeah. Okay. So what you could do is, so I have this line. There's another detail. Okay. See, what do you see here? When I click this line, for example, let's this. For me, right? Okay. So see, I use my middle button. I can pan. See, I can move the face. Right. And I also can zoom in and zoom out. Okay. That's the same thing. That's very similar with SketchUp. Okay. Also, see, you can move by, see, once you click this line, see, they have a control points. You can click the points and move them. What? Yeah. So you can click the points and move them. You can, if you use the center point, you can move that too. Okay. But the first thing we do is, so that's lines. Okay. You can also do polyline. Let's just build, I think we should draw something. Wait a minute. Okay, so this is the first tool. See, my computer getting very slow too, but so this is the first tool. It's called line. I just delete it. And then the most time I use polyline. Okay, the polyline. you can actually go multiple points. See here, I click, you can go multiple places. Okay, and you'll see they automatically have those kind of, guidelines for you. If you want to go vertical, you can do that. Or see, let's say I'm drawing a triangle. See, this is a triangle, right? And if you want to move them, I can move them. So that's a point line. So with the point line, you should be able to kind of draw some, as much things you want. Okay, just try the point line a little bit. Let's draw a triangle. Yeah, let's start with triangle. And then, okay, see whether or not you can draw a triangle. Okay, once you draw a triangle, let's just draw this. Okay, see what I do. Okay, I draw a straight line up. It can be any anything. Okay, and click. And then see, I can draw another line, right? But what's the difference this time is you'll see here, P line specify next point. So I'm in the process specifying the next point, right? But also there's some options. There are options like arc, close, halfway, lens, and blah blah blah, right? Here, there's one thing called arc. If I click arc, I just click it. See, they turn the arc for me. See, they turn the arc. Yeah, we can make an ice cream cone. That's a good idea. Let's make ice cream cone. So this is the top. See, and then you can see I already draw a cone there, right? And you can go back, click this line again. You can click it again. I click the line again, and it turn back to line. And then I can hover over, click. Okay, so but it's not ice cream cone yet, right? Then I could. It's okay, and I can, and then you can select them because I have this control point, and I just move this control point to the middle. So what you do is you can even see what I do. You want to make sure it's in the middle, okay? The bottom is in the middle. How do you do that? Is you move your mouse up, and you can kind of find the middle points over there. They automatically detect it. You just hover over your mouse over there, and then they have like this kind of green lines for me. See here? And then click, boom. Okay, and then you could draw. Yeah, I will get it back there. And then what you can do is we have another tool called rectangle. Then I will draw a rectangle in the middle here. Just say, we just represent, okay, we have a gap here. Oh, the delete, you just select, and if you want to delete things, you just select and hit delete. Yeah. Okay, see whether or not you can draw this ice cream cone. Okay, once you're able to do this, you have pretty much the first step is how to draw lines, how to draw curves. Okay. Actually, the other thing is we let's draw some patterns over there. Okay. See, I have a straight line. Oops. Just to make sure we're drawing a straight line from the middle here. Oops. And then all the way down like this. Okay. Yes, let me show you how to do that. So the way to find middle is you have to kind of very slowly move your mouse. And you see here? You see this screen? Let me show you. Let me go back. Oh, by the way, you can go to ESC if you want to cancel your actions. Okay, ESC. That's not sure to tell you. So see, I clicking the line tool and you just hover over. So once you move your mouse, you should be able to find this middle point here. And then you click. Again, there's a lot of they're very sensitive, okay, because they can detect a lot of things. You know, perfect. Okay. The next question is about selection. It's the same thing as SketchUp, okay? If you draw a box from the top, they will select everything you see highlighted. They will select everything that is included in this box. But if I start from the bottom, you will select everything that it touches. Okay. And the cool thing about selection here is you can actually select here, you can select one. You can also select one by one. Okay, that's how you add selection. You don't even need to hit control or anything. You just click it and then click again and then click again. That's how you select. All right. And then once you be able to select this clone, for example, there's a tool here. It's called copy. See the copy tool? You basically just click it. You click it and then you click one point, click the other point, then they will copy it. Okay. See, we can copy. Yeah, see whether or not you can copy, but you can select and copy. See whether or not you guys can do it. Okay, just raise your hand. So you can select the copy. Yeah, you have to when you select, you have to ESC get out of this. All right, so we have this one, this two here. So that's copy. You can also move by select both of them, and see I click move. I hover over one point, and I can move them somewhere else I want. Right? Imagine like yeah, let's just do this. How about see we have this triangle. I move one point here, the other point here, then the other point here. Again, how you guys make sure it's a triangle in the middle. Yeah, no, I don't even draw a tool. I simply just see. Let me show you how I did it. I have a triangle here. I just move this point here, move the other point there, and then create a triangle on bottom. I don't know. I just put something like this. I don't know how it kind of looks like exactly, but and then I can draw a box, draw another box. See whether or not you can do this actually. Okay, so see, I have a box here. I have a triangle here. Oh yeah, you actually don't use move tool. You just select the triangle and just move the points. Yeah, then they will. Yeah. The other thing is, I think I think Emma have a good point. So sometimes I don't even see my drawing. Where's my drawing? Right? It's really hard to find. Sometimes this happens. Okay. You just click here, zoom extend. See here, there's a button here, zoom extend. You click, they'll automatically jump to your drawing. Okay. Okay, we have kind of enough. Let me see what else. See whether or not you can draw this. Okay, a box, a triangle, and two cones. And then let's just draw some other things. Let's draw a circle in the middle. Okay, here's the thing. See, it's super difficult for me to find the middle point. See, it's super difficult, okay? Here's another important concept I want to show you, okay? Please look at screen. This is super important, okay? So the reason, so the question is why I can hover over, why my mouse moved to here and they show these green things? Why? Right? It's because there's something, you know, because they know it, right? Why? But why they automatically know it? It's because here, if you click this one, and you will see. So if I check midpoint, then you see once my mouse move to the midpoint, boom, that's the midpoint, and they will even. Hello. Okay, it's working. Like I just want to make sure everybody. So yeah, this is midpoint. So then it will even tell you this is the midpoint. Okay. So what we could do is, if we want to do a circle, so this is a circle, right? We draw a circle. We start with the midpoint and draw a circle out here. Okay, so that's how you can be like accurate. Again, you know, and then what we can do is we can copy things, right? We can copy this circle. Oh, my computer is getting so slow. And then I select this circle, I go to copy, and I copy the center of the circle, and I move to all the corners over there. And for the top of the circle, you know, you can also change circle too. You know, you can make them smaller. So you can make them smaller. Let's make them smaller. So I just click it and I just move the points, then they will become bigger or smaller. Yeah. And we'll talk about accuracy probably next class, but this class I just want to show you all the tools. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I think we have enough. What other tools we have? There's another tool is called actually let's try this tool then. It's called this. It's called a spline fit. You know, how about we just draw another one? Let's just draw, let me see. There's actually there's ellipse. Let's click. Yeah, you can see this drop down menu. You can actually draw ellipse, right? Like this. We can draw a face. See, this is one. Let's draw a big face. And I draw a square eye. Yes. And I draw another square eye. Move in the middle, and I draw like I use a polyline to draw the nose. I add some arc. See the center, yeah. Yeah. And I use polyline tool again to draw the mouse. See whether you can draw the mouse well, okay? It's kind of difficult, okay? But okay, this is how it looks like, okay? So yeah, still now you should be able to do that. We have this, and this is bigger, super big. And then we can take screenshot. Okay. So then, okay, so we're good enough. So okay, so the next tool we're gonna do is this one. It's super important. I use it all the time, okay, and you will use it too. It's called trim. What you do is, yes, actually, yeah, please look at screen here. So for example, see if I click trim, what I do is there. Once I hover over it, you see what it did? It cut it. So they're able to cut things. So there's some things I don't even need. See, I don't even need this. I can click it. I click it. See, so it's very convenient. To clean things up, the overlapping lines. See, so I can have all the things in the middle and I can remove them. Okay, so yeah, please try this. At least try this once, okay? This is called trim. It's called trim. Okay. Okay, we kind of finished most of the challenge here. Yeah, once you try trim, you should probably know what to do. And then let's just finish the last task. Let's just draw like TAMU. Let's draw TAMU there. See this T. I pretty much just draw two box. Again, I just draw like two random box. See, my box are kind of. I should have a question. So how I know this whether or not this object is in the middle? How to check or how to make sure it's in the middle? Because this T, I want this to be in the middle. How to do that? Anybody know how to do it? Yes, move it. So basically, right now it's not in the middle. I'm telling you, right? You just check the midpoint. So right now, everything I move is based on this midpoint, and then I go to the midpoint of this line, so it's perfectly in the middle. Okay. So this is T. And the next thing is I just do A. For A, I need some I need to draw a triangle first. Probably like this. The same question, how I make sure it's in the middle? Perfect middle. You have to hover over the middle. Okay, so things like that. Yeah, let's just draw T and A. So if we can draw T and A and MU, well, yeah, let's just draw them all then. I guess we can draw them all. So for A, you need first to draw a perfect square, like a perfect triangle. Okay, that's the first step. Once you have this, then I'm gonna introduce another tool. It's like the same. It's like the offset of the SketchUp. Okay, you just click offset, and then you can specify offset distance. You click one point, click the other point, and select the object. See, the boom, you have this. It's similar like the. So basically, it's here. The offset is here. Offset. Okay. Basically, there's multiple steps on offset. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, but you click the offset. They ask you specify offset distance. So you go from this point to this point. So basically, I want to offset like this much. I click it, and then the select object. Then I select object. Then I can move my mouse to do like offset inside or outside. So I'm just offset inside. So I have a perfect offset now. Yes. That's you move this point. Yeah, and then make sure it's perfectly aligned with the middle of the baseline. See whether or not you can do the A. If you can do the A, offset again. You want to practice offset, okay? So yeah, I did offset here. Then A have like a middle bar, right? I just click, draw another middle bar in the middle, and I offset again. Okay, so I have this. Basically, this is what I have, right? See whether or not you can just do what I do, just right now. Then we will finish the A later. Okay, but first step, offset triangle. Second step is draw a line in the middle and offset. Right? So you guys able to do this, right? Okay. Then the next step is super. I just want to show you, okay? Is I use the trim tool again. Okay, I click the trim. I can kind of trim something, but before I do the trim, actually, yeah, before I do the trim, I'm gonna do this. There's another tool called extend. If you check extend, you just go to the drop down menu and go to extend and see what I did here. See, they automatically extend there. Automatically extend there. Automatically. But the issue, you see that? That's how I kind of close the gap of the middle, okay? Then the next question is how I extend. I extend here. How I extend this down here. Extend this down here. That's another question. Okay. I already extend this line. Okay. Let me extend again for you. I click extend. You just pretty much just click. You go to the drop down menu. The extend is on the drop down menu. The first is trim, the second is extend. So drop down menu, first is trim, second is extend. And there you come. So you should be able to do that. And then we'll talk about, the next step, how to extend this. Okay. That's another very important concept. This concept is called join, and explode. So right now, I have a triangle. The triangle is made by 3 edges. Okay. I just click this explode, click, and then the triangle is, see, it explode them up. They become like 2 different lines, 3 different individual lines. And then I use extend. I should be able to extend them. See? Then get extended. And then I should be able to delete other lines and go back to trim. Go back to trim. And I should be able to trim the middle line. We have a perfect A. Is here. Here. The explode is here. Okay. We got an A. The next is M. M. Let me see how to do the M. Again, use the polyline, okay? We want to use the polyline. I want to make sure we kind of align with the bottom of the A. I draw kind of straight like this. I kind of draw like this. Okay, so for the M, I just draw 2 lines first. And then what I do is there's another tool called mirror. Once I have this, I draw a mirror. I click mirror and I draw a line. See, I draw a line to automatically draw that. I select and there's mirror. Yeah, it's pretty much all in just in that 2 panels. So, Any draw line, they will mirror based on this line. You see? You can do whatever you want. Like I can do my M like this, but so this is M. So once you have this, but the issue is I have 2M, right? Then this another tool you need to know is you have to click this drop down menu, modify, and then there's join, okay? Join. The issue with me is I'm a visual person, okay? I can remember every button where they are. I know it's really hard. Like some of you probably forgot. If you forgot, like where's join? Where is explode? Where is mirror? You can easily just type. You can type like see here. You can type join. Here. You can also type. See, I just type join. They will have a join pop up. I just click join, and then I click this one, click the other one. They join them. I click enter. They join them. Okay, that's the first. But me personally, I just click the buttons all the time. If you sometimes if you forgot, you can also access the tool by just type join, type join, they will have join in there, okay? And you can click the join. It's the same thing. And you click the the object you want to join and hit enter, but they won't join. So see, I have an M and it's all joined. Okay, and I can offset them. See, I can offset them. So this is the M. The M is a little bit too big, but that's fine. And I close them up. Okay. Yeah, so it's okay. It's big. We'll figure it out. We'll learn scale later. Because I just draw lines to close them. I draw 2 lines to close them. So we have an M now. Okay, so we have TAM. I see a lot of you have this, so. Okay, then the last tool we're gonna do is scale. So I have this TAM, you probably have TAMU. I just click scale. Basically what you do with scale, you want to specify a base point. Basically you scale based on where. I scale based on the bottom of this T. And then I can click a scale, I can enter a scale factor. Let's say I want to scale like 0.1 to become super small like this. Okay. The same with this face. I click scale, or you can type in scale. And you can click anywhere. I mean, and then you can enter a scale factor, let's say 0.1, and hit enter. So I have a super tiny, and then what I can do is I can move it to that. Then I can select them and move them into kind of this. I don't know what this is, but and I can move those in. It's like a poster. I don't know what it is, but just move them into that box. See whether or not you can do it. See whether or not you can do it. Perfect. We're almost done, okay? I think a lot of people can do this. It's really cool, okay? It's the first time you guys are working on this kind of stuff, okay? So what I do is I select this. Let's finish the final thing, okay? Another tool we haven't used yet is rotate, okay? What you do is, what I do is I select the object, I click rotate, or you type in rotate, and they want you pick a base point. I just pick my base point somewhere in the middle here. And then, see, I move my mouse, they start to rotate based on my mouse, okay? But there's an option here. It's called copy. I click copy. I click copy. So they're not just rotating, they also copy. Okay. So I rotate once and then I rotate another. Actually, before I rotate, yeah, actually before I rotate, I'm gonna draw a circle here. I'm gonna draw a circle here. The circle is kind of point to this like this, and then I rotate. I select the object, I click rotate, but when I rotate, I pick a base point. The base point is the middle of this circle. And then I can rotate based on this circle. You know, you can hover over this basically 90 degree. Make sure you click copy. That's one. I rotate once and I rotate another time. Rotate another time. Make sure you click copy. Second time. Yes. You can, yeah, you can enter, yeah, you can click copy or you can just type copy and enter. So see, yeah. So that's what we did here. Oh, we did that. Okay, once we done that, take a screenshot. That's pretty much for today, okay? Thank you. So what we learned today is we learned how to draw lines, curves, circles. We learned how to trim, extend. We learned how to select, how to scale. We learned how to join, how to explode. What else? Offset, mirror. We also use mirror. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Okay, that's all the things we learned. And next class we start to draw the basketball court. Okay, then that has dimensions. You know how to draw things exactly 84 feet, that kind of thing. Okay, we'll talk about units, and we'll start talking about layers and things like that. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we're done.